What's up, guys? I'm Jay Randall. Welcome back to the channel where I discuss wisdom for the modern man. Today, guys, got another video to react to. This one is from Whatever Podcast. Title of the video: Based girl cooks feminist who admits she hates men. Oh, we got ourselves a man hater, boys. And she's getting called out. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
Chair 8 is awesome. Chair 1 is absolutely stupid. Chair 4 is also ridiculously dumb. Chair 4 needs to read the book Empire of the Summer Moon.
Oh.
You wish you were as smart as me, Jock.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
I can confidently say that because I know who that is.
So Georgetown educated, about to get my degree in foreign policy.
Oh.
So I'm pretty sure he does wish he wasn't.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead, because there's a lot of girls. I don't know who the feminist is. They're probably all feminist. Not all of them. Clearly one of them isn't if she's getting called out. But I'm going to go ahead and assume this chick right here is the feminist, because already she's bragging about her education, and we all know feminists think they're the smartest things on planet Earth because they went to school and got a useless degree. But we all know how that doesn't mean anything. We've had some of the most educated women come on these podcasts and are absolute morons. Cannot utilize common sense, logic, reasoning, or anything. So the fact that she's bragging about her education, I'm going to assume she's the man-hating feminist, but let's see. Let's see if that's true or not.
Obviously, your education hasn't gotten you very far because you got your ass handed to you in the first hour.
Ooh.
Girl, no, my ass was not handed to me. My education has gotten me like quite far.
Being arrogant doesn't make you smart.
I'm
being
not
loud
arrogant.
doesn't make you right.
I'm not arrogant. I'm just stating facts.
Okay.
So now stating facts is being arrogant.
Stating
Cute.
facts. What facts?
Sure.
If you had facts, maybe you'd state them too.
What
You
are the
just have
facts?
opinions and you want to project them as facts.
Ooh.
They are facts.
They're
Most
not.
of what I'm saying is factually correct, and I've learned it through reading books.
What is that?
Yeah, I don't know what kind of books you're reading, but I've read books and that's some bullshit.
Why are you being so rude?
I just
Jealousy.
don't
Like,
understand.
like,
I'm not
jealousy.
Gonna
Jealousy.
You want
is
to? You're like
a
directly pointing. Like, why are you being so
I think you're
rude?
projecting because
No, you are.
No, this
I'm not
energy
projecting,
literally
girl.
came
You
from
are. I'm
her
reading
trying
you
to
as a book.
accuse
You are.
somebody
You
of
are.
being
You
jealous.
are.
Nobody's
Jealousy
jealous.
is a disease.
Trust
Yes,
me.
you are.
I just think that there needs to be this, we need to be able to let two things be true at once. We can agree on certain aspects and disagree on certain aspects, and they can still both be true.
You don't gotta be rude.
Can we just all be nice to each other?
No, not everybody's correct. No, not everything is true. That's the whole, my opinion's valid, your opinion's valid. No, it's not. A lot of people are wrong, actually. Let's keep going, though. This is getting interesting.
Dating.
That's a good idea.
But I love the points that
I
you're
kind of like
saying.
that.
I love that.
I kind of like that.
Hold on.
I just feel like it's curating a lot of hate and anger.
What do you mean by curating hate?
It's very black and white.
Like, I just feel like the conversation that we've been having has been
On my side
on.
or on their side?
I think there's a lot of just underlying feelings of anger in what we're talking about, because it obviously like is very. I mean, that makes sense why it's like that. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I just literally don't want to be talking about this.
I
it's so
personally,
annoying.
honestly, never mind. I'll speak in another second.
Just man-hating misandrists.
Ooh, calling them out.
I would consider myself to be by
rage
definition, a
bait's
feminist, but
Uh-oh.
I think that when you come into a discussion like this and you're unable to be wrong, or at least to agree to, like, hey, this might be true. I don't necessarily emotionally agree with that, but like objectively it can be true. If we can't do that, then there's no point in even having this conversation.
So, like, do you think, like, because you feel that you're not, like, a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Okay, so do you feel that we hate men?
I don't think all feminists hate men.
Oh yeah, she's definitely the man hater, bro. I called it. You could just tell. Bragging about the education. She has that tone of voice that just sounds like, I think I'm more intelligent than everybody, and I'm just, I'm gonna school you on what's right and wrong. Ugh, they just all have. You guys notice that feminists just have that annoying way of speaking? They all have it. It's like, ugh. Just grinds your gears, man. I can't do it.
I do
I
think
hate
that
men.
feminist extremists hate men. And a lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
Oh, yeah.
So standing up for women's rights isn't hating men.
But placing all of the blame on men is hating men, and what you're doing is you're devaluing the suffering that men go through, and then the men victims.
What?
Yes,
Girl.
I
Okay,
think it's
so
the way you're saying it.
Yes, exactly.
It's not like you're specifically saying that like, oh, all men are this and all women are great. It's just the way that you've come into the conversation, how you've discussed things. It seems like you're leading more to like men suck completely.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot because of the patriarchy.
There we go.
A lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think
Men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Who's more arrogant in today's society? Men? Bro, men are humbled by life at such a young age. The amount of men who are walking around here who are arrogant, bro, the percentage is so small. The percentage is so small because life humbles us at every stage. It's only men who have like reached a certain level in life who even have the ability to be arrogant. Women could have accomplished nothing, but they're like, slightly attractive and they walk around like they're God's gift to earth. Bro, there are far more arrogant women than men. It's not even close. Like, what?
don't mistreat women?
I'm not saying that. I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so just because like you're going against other women doesn't mean like men are gonna choose you.
I'm not.
Oh, there we go.
I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the
Oh,
The streets.
streets. Yeah, where all you are.
dang, she got her with that one, bro. That's the best comeback. See, bro, look. He said, so see, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. They try to hit her with the pick me lines. Like, listen, sweetheart, I'm already picked. I don't got to pander. I'm picked. But see, that's the thing. Anytime a woman aligns herself with, the actions or the belief system, the mindset or the lifestyle that men find attractive, they call him a pick me. They call him a pick me. So, like, literally the whole feminist movement, like, pushes women to act in a way that is counter to what men actually find attractive. And the only thing they do, the only way they align themselves is in a way that, I know, physically, that men find arousing. They'll dress as provocative as possible. They'll dress half naked. They'll be absolutely naked. And they have no problem aligning themselves with what men find arousing sexually. But when it comes to what the mindset of what men find, wifeable, what men find respectable, they want women to be far left of that and just completely dismiss that. And so anytime a woman says, you know what, I respect men, I don't hate men, I actually like men, I actually love men, I don't think they're these evil people that you paint them out to be. Oh, you're a pick me. Well, she got cooked with this one because Shorty's already picked. Should have flashed the ring while she was at it, bro, because they always come with that attack.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I like really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single. Yes.
Call them
You're
out.
obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
I don't think this conversation is
Facts.
progressive at all.
Facts.
I mean, I think my attitude is critical. I'm critical of the world. I'm not here sitting like la 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 la. Everything's all good.
Well, your
I'm
attitude is a
married, I'm
reflection of
happy.
yourself. And if you don't respect the others around you, then I don't see why anybody should respect you.
I'm not disrespecting.
You
I'm just
are.
stating
You're saying
facts.
men suck.
That's
How
not
is that?
disrespectful.
It is. It really is.
That's stating facts about the page. Like
It's
you're
not.
okay.
So if we say, as a collective, women suck, because she brought up, well, where did the phrase come from, women suck? So if men just, come up with a phrase that women suck or whatever the case may be, that's not disrespectful, and we just continue to, push that narrative, that's why women feel so okay with treating men poorly, because they all believe that men suck, and therefore they deserve whatever horrible treatment that they decide to dish out on us. And her pushing this narrative is literally toxic, and it's a part of why men experience so much abuse at the hands of women. It's toxic feminism. I'm not even going to say femininity. I'm going to say feminism. It's very specific.
I'm sorry, you're the one that literally just said it's a privilege to carry a man's child, and that
You're
abortion
still
shouldn't
bringing
be a
this up
thing. Like,
3
come on.
hours
I mean,
later.
it's a pretty big point. I've never heard it.
You're gonna keep deflecting back to that
That's not
fucking
deflecting.
point.
I'm saying I've literally never heard that
You're
before.
going way off fucking
Girl,
topic because
that's
you
not even
think
going
you
off
have
topic.
a
You're
point.
Guys,
You guys can go ahead, but just one at a time. Let each other finish.
Can we please change the conversation? I just don't think either of you guys' minds are gonna get changed. So
No,
I
I
don't.
mean,
what's
I'm
the
just
point?
interested in like having
semantics.
and
bro.
in
I believe in
just-
good faith debate. I am willing to have my mind changed.
I
Oh, okay.
am interested in seeing like where this is coming from because I've never really spoken to someone that thinks this way, especially a woman. So
Wow, she literally just exposed herself with that one. Because if she's saying that she has not spoken to a woman who does not have this man-hating mindset, then that just tells you right there that she's in an echo chamber. She's not dealing with regular women. Because I would say that most women don't hate men. They might have feminist, ideologies, but I wouldn't say they have this deep-seated hatred for men. The average woman. I don't think so. So the fact that she said, I just don't come across women who have your mindset, which is basically just respecting men, liking men, not thinking they're these evil creatures. This chick, absolutely living in an echo chamber, which most feminists do. Most feminists do. They don't, they don't they don't venture out into the real world. They like to stay where it's comfortable, where they can all stay in their little toxic bubble and man hate together.
I'm interested in kind of understanding.
I'm wondering why the discrimination and the intolerance for
I'm
men
being
is appropriate.
You think I'm discriminating against men?
You are discriminating against men, yes.
So by recognizing the patriarchy exists and by recognizing the oppression that men have done to women, I am being discriminatory.
No, you have this delusional theory that everything is men's fault.
I never said everything was men's fault. I said there are certain things that men have enacted upon women.
Okay.
But anytime someone tries to add on to that or elaborate, you rebut it or like completely
Because
shut
I
it down.
disagree. It's called just disagreeing with a point.
I feel
which
like
is the point of a podcast.
Going back to like the privilege thing, I can see how that kind of like shocked you that she said, but I feel
agree.
like coming from women who can't have kids, it is a privilege to have a child. I mean, she said having a man's child, but it is a privilege to have a child because there's a lot of women who can't
not
do
about
that.
a
Okay,
man's
yeah, but that was
child.
not what I was saying.
your child.
I was saying, I was replying to, it's a privilege to carry a man's child.
You're retorting with irrelevant information.
Wait, so she finds that problematic that a woman thinks it's a privilege to carry a man's child? I'll tell you right now. If I'm with a girl who I'm, planning to have kids with, and she expresses anything other than it's a privilege and that she is immensely excited and glad that she's carrying my child, it's over. It's over. You think I would wife up a woman and have kids with a woman who doesn't expressly showcase or and display to me that she feels happy, honored, lucky to be having my kid? Bro, you're out of here. You're out of here. It is absolutely a privilege to have a man's kid. If you can find a guy that you love, admire, and respect, why wouldn't you think it's a privilege to have his kid? The same way if I find a woman who I love, respect, and honor, yes, I'm going to think it's a privilege for her to have my kid. I'm going to think it's both ways. If you don't feel that towards the man that you want to impregnate you, you're weird. Why would you let someone go as far as to literally put a human being inside you that was literally going to alter your life forever once you bring that child to term, and you don't feel super honored to have that man's kid? You're weird. The same way I would feel honored if a woman wants to have my kid. Bro, these chicks, they hate men so much that they just can't even love the man they're with. The man that's going to impregnate them, they can't even honor and respect him. Not even he gets it, bro. God, man, these chicks just live in a world of hate.
And because it triggered you and you think that you have a point and you don't.
I do.
You really don't.
I do have a point.
Sure.
Anyways, so what do you define as the streets?
I'm listening to a bunch of girls who got mile-long rosters. That's
Yep.
for the streets. You guys are in the dating scene. You are a part of the sex culture
Tell 'em.
that is on the streets. Because when you're
Streets.
taken off the streets, you are getting married.
So you think, so what about a man that has a roster? Is that okay?
It's really not my place to have an opinion on because I'm not a man.
But you're defending them very frequently. So I find it hard to believe that you don't have an opinion on that or an answer for that.
I'm trying to figure out why women think that we have the right to tell men what to do and what our expectations are of them when we rarely have any expectations of ourselves.
But you also think that abortion.
Facts. She hit him with it. Look at her face. Look at her face. She didn't like that. But it's facts. You see, back in the day, it made sense that women could be critical of men when it comes to, sleeping around and stuff like that. You know why? Because women maintained their purity. They were virgins, most of them on their wedding night. So if they were to call out men for being promiscuous or sleeping around, men just had to take it because, hey, she's right. She's right, Shorty's maintaining herself. I'm over here being a dog. She's absolutely right. I got to take the criticism, Cool. Nowadays, these hoes have no place to be telling men anything. When the modern women have higher body counts than men, when there are more male virgins than female virgins, you have no place telling a man how he should be governing himself. You don't even govern yourself. You run the streets, you rack up all kinds of bodies, you have hoe phases, all this disgusting behavior. And then you want to come tell men how they ought to conduct themselves sexually when you're 10 times worse? She's absolutely right. You have no place.
Be illegal. So you're saying you find it hard for men or for us to have expectations for men and what they can and can't do, but it's the opposite. You have the opposite belief about
I'm allowed to have beliefs. I do not have the power to go up to somebody and say that you cannot have an abortion and force them to not have an abortion. I do not have that power, so I can't physically do that.
Okay, that wasn't my point, but
I'm allowed to have an opinion, and I'm allowed to have a political one. I'm allowed to have opinions on sexual reproduction because I am a woman.
yeah.
So do you judge women that sleep with multiple men?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think that you are disrespecting yourself and the people that you're pretending to try and have a relationship with.
What if you're just sleeping with them and not having a relationship with them?
Well, I don't see what there is to gain from not having genuine, authentic connections.
There you go.
So
Pleasure.
You can get
So hedonism. Oh, man. All they know how to do is be hoes, bro. She's laughing at her saying having a genuine connection with somebody. That's funny to them. They're so used to just being pumped and dumped, being used for sex. And it's cool now because, look, they're young, they're hot, they're attractive. Why not? You're in your prime. Spend your sexual, your sexual youth on F-boys. That's totally fine. It's not until they get later down the line in life where they're late 20s, early 30s, mid 30s that they realize, oh crap. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now men don't respect me. Now I have a bunch of trauma. Now men don't want me anymore. That's when they start realizing there's consequences to this, and they should have been listening to this chick over here telling them that they should have been actually developing real connections with a respectable man that they want to be in a long-term relationship with. But they're not going to learn. Right now they're going to laugh. This is the laughing phase. I'm having fun. I'm getting put through the mattress on a nightly basis by random niggas. That's cool. It's the fun phase. Trust me. There's the repercussion phase. Give it a couple years. It's coming. It always coming. Consequences for women is like a boomerang, right? For men, it's instantaneous. We make bad decisions in life, we get instant repercussions from those bad decisions. For women, it's a boomerang. Every bad decision they make, they throw it out. And it's just out there. It's making its way back though. And it's not until they get to around, 29, 30, 31, that's when that boomerang starts making its way full circle. And then bam, smacks them. All the consequences at once. Yep, that's how it works. So she's not feeling the consequences right now, so she doesn't understand what's coming down the line. But she will. She will. Give it time.
I'm a vibrator. I don't know why you need to go get STDs from a bunch of dudes.
You don't need to get STDs to have sex with people.
Yeah, but there's also a greater chance if you are actively having sex with a great number of people.
Facts.
I mean, yeah, if you use protection, it's like you don't.
So what if a man had a roster of like 7 girls? Would you still date him?
Probably not.
No, probably not. No. But that's the thing, is that we should be holding people to the equal standards that we hold ourselves to and not more.
So if a guy had a higher body count than you, you wouldn't date him or be with him?
Honestly, that's not possible in my case because my husband's a little bit older than me. So I think it's natural that he has a little bit higher of a body count. So yeah, no, I'm not going to judge men for having a higher body count than me. Also, I personally enjoy the
for
experience.
having a higher body count than you?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
So why are you judging women for having a higher body count than you and not men?
Because it does reflect on you at the end of the day, and it reflects in your
you.
attitude, your personality. I mean, how you're presenting yourself. It really does.
Do you have a lot of friends that are women?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Did your husband have a high body count?
Huh? I honestly don't know what his body count is. I didn't ask. And I don't know why would I?
Oh, girl, you're in for a surprise.
Why would she be in for a surprise? Bro, she's absolutely right. It makes sense to judge women for their body count. Why? Because that is their main agency. It's their sexuality. That is what you're marketing to men. And, that's your main commodity that you're selling, right? For us, it's our security and protection. So the same way if a man is just simping and he's giving away his financial resources and his protection, he's just giving it away to women willy-nilly. He's low value. He's a simp. You don't know women respects a simp because he's giving away all his value for free. The same thing is with promiscuous women. Your value is your sexuality. You should be guarding that. You should be very selective with it. And when you're not, we don't respect you. And why would she feel upset about her man having a higher body count when she doesn't care about that? Men and women are different, right? Women aren't looking for a man's sexuality. That's not the main thing that they're after. They want security and protection. Him having a higher body count does not affect his ability to provide resources. Him having a higher body count does not affect his ability to protect her. It does not even affect his ability to love her at all. But when we look at what a man wants, men want a woman who's not ran through, who has purity so that they can assure paternity. We want a woman who can pair bond with us. We want a woman who's not going to cheat. We want a woman who's actually going to, be loyal. And a woman having a high body count and a promiscuous past literally affects every single thing that we want from them. Everything is affected. Her pair bonding, her ability to be loyal, her ability to actually be a good partner, her mental state. Bro, I'm telling you, everything is affected when a woman is promiscuous for what a man wants. So it makes perfect sense. But man, she absolutely cooked in this one. She absolutely cooked. It's about time these feminists get called out by other women. She stood her ground too. It was literally her against all of them. Actually, there was one other girl that seemed to be on her side. But man, she stood 10 toes down and she's got the ring to back up what she's got to say. So I respect it, man. Great video. If you guys got value from it, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, guys, take it easy.